How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video, taking another quick look at a figure that's been sitting on my shelf for a while. We are taking a look at the NECA Kratos from God of War, not the original God of War, but the reboot on PS4. I haven't played the game, but I did want a Kratos figure, and I got him a couple years ago. So he's just been sitting on my shelf. I figured out a cool new thing about him that I didn't know for the entire time I've had him. So that was like what inspired me to be like, hey, we should do a deep dive on some of my older stuff. So yeah, with all that being said, let's take a closer look at him. Here is our Kratos from God of War out of the box that I don't have anymore. You can see he's really big. It's hard to get him completely in frame here while still keeping the aesthetic of my display, but it is what it is. Kratos is a big boy. He's chunky, he's muscular, he's tall and intimidating. And that shield is the thing that I discovered. I was like, how is he supposed to hold this? There's a little like piece that you remove, and I never would have figured it out otherwise, but we'll talk about the accessories in a little bit. But you can see nice paint all over him, all kinds of accessories. We got pouches, we got a horn, we got a knife, which is one of the accessories that is removable, different textures, different types of washes all over him. We do get a nice head sculpt of Kratos there. Yeah, so as you can see, this is the beginning of the game. I haven't played it at all. I've watched someone play it. I've watched, Let's Plays of the game. Really like the original God of War games on PS2. Those were really fun. Never played through God of War 3, actually. I got a lot of gaming to do, don't I? But he's really nicely painted. Really cool details, really cool figure overall, and I wanted to show him to you. I did break one of his accessories, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. Like I said, Kratos is a big boy, so we will check out his height here. He's at least, he is 8 1/4 inches, almost 8 1/4, so he's like I said, a really big, tall dude. I don't know if this is still supposed to be a 1/10 scale or if it's like 1/9 scale. I don't know. He's just really big. Going over the articulation, starting at the head, he does have a nice range of movement forward and side to side. Not so much back, but he can look back about that much. Shoulders come up about that much. We do get a bicep cut. It is a double elbow, so we get nice articulation there. It is a little tight. I might want to loosen it up, but as you can see, he can touch his own chest, which is nice. We get a ball peg down there at the waist, which you can turn as well. Leg comes up about that far back. We get a double knee, which doesn't particularly want to bend either. I don't want to push it because this is a NECA figure. No boot cut, but we do get a nice rocker down there with some toe articulation that is also kind of tight. But like I said, he's been sitting on my shelf for a while, so nice articulation on this Kratos. I would like to get a 1/12 scale of like all my gaming figures, but they all seem to be in like 1/10 scale at least. Like Kratos is pretty big here, but he's nicely articulated, especially for a NECA figure. I know there are knockoffs of this. I don't believe this is a knockoff just because of the time that I bought him, which was like years ago at this point. Paint details are all there. I broke the accessory because I was being dumb, but yeah, he looks good and feels good and articulates well. So let's get into those accessories. So first of all, he comes with this nicely painted knife. Let me try to get the light up so I can see it better. He's got this nicely painted knife, which sheathes right into this leather sheath right here. You just kind of slide it in there. I missed it completely, but there you go. Slides right in like that. He comes with his Leviathan axe, which separated here initially to make it easier to put in his hand enough, but I broke the peg, so it still works. You slide it into his back right here like that, and then he pulls it out and it slides into his hand, which you can open up pretty well, and just slide it in there. So I don't know really why they made it a separate piece to begin with. And the last thing he comes with is this shield, which for the longest time I was like, what is he supposed to do with this? There's this little peg, but like it doesn't go into his back. It doesn't go anywhere. So I just kind of had it sitting there. But I realized that you take this little piece out right here and you peg the shield into the arm, and then Kratos has his shield and his axe, which he doesn't have his Blades of Chaos at this point in the game. It'd be cool if he came with those. Spoiler, I haven't played the game, but like I said, I've watched people play it because I love God of War. But yeah, really cool figure, really cool accessories. It was nice to finally, like literally a week ago, I don't know when I'm going to upload this, but literally a week ago I figured out how to put the shield on, and I was like, now I want to do a video about this Kratos figure. It is nicely painted on the inside, details are all nice. It's a NECA figure, so you know, he's even got a scar in his gut from where Zeus stabbed him in God of War 3. So yeah, really cool figure, really cool accessories. So let's get into the comparisons for this humongous Kratos figure. First up for scale and comparison, here is Kratos with Nathan Drake and our Jazz Wares Master Chief. Love me some gaming figures, I wish I had more. Especially if they were in 6-inch scale, toy makers, hint hint. Here he is with McFarlane Toys Geralt from The Witcher 3 and Storm Collectibles Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War 5, which Storm calls that Marcus 1/12 scale, but not even close, it's way too big. Here he is with a NECA Marcus Phoenix and a McFarlane Doom guy who is actually almost as tall as him, probably the closest to his height in this entire comparison, but Kratos is just bigger than everybody else. And then lastly, for comparison, here he is with Marvel Legends Deadpool, who still won't get out of his chair, and our Jada Toys Universal Monsters Dracula. So with all that being said, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. It is a really cool Kratos figure. It was cool to find out that little feature. It's nice to find out new stuff about your toys by playing with them and looking up stuff. So yeah, a quick little look at an older figure. If you guys like this video, make sure to let me know by hitting the like button. YouTube also likes that. It goes in the algorithm. They're like, hey, they like that, do more. So that will tell me if I should do more of these. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of this figure. If you'd like to see more in 6-inch scale gaming figures, as I would. I'd love to see someone pick up a license of just like gaming figures in general and just do a bunch. That'd be really cool, all in the same scale. And of course, if you want to see my videos early, check out the Patreon. It's $1 a month. Do all that stuff. Have a wonderful day. I love you. I will see you next time, and bye-bye. Mwah.